I was a Marine captain, and I have nothing but respect for our fellow warriors. And I've got to introduce you to one man right here. He inspires, he leads millions of men. He's a former Navy SEAL. Please give it up, ladies and gentlemen.
Good old Jocko Willnick in the house. God bless his heart. Thank you for your service, sir.
Are we ready for the next warriors, ladies and gentlemen? Let's bring them out as the ladies let the leather fly. From BMA, please welcome Celia Lopez.
And ladies and gentlemen, here we are, a ladies fight. Celia Lopez, 2-0 out of BMAA.
Yes, I did some research on this woman. Excellent grappler, very strong puncher. I actually cornered a man on the same night that she had a tough enough fight, I believe her last one. She came with some barn-burning punches. I mean, knockdown, drag out, sort of brawler of a woman. High kicks, she has them. Punches, she has them. Wrestling, she has in droves. Let's see what type of fight this shapes up into.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I love as you see them to start to progress. The first couple fights can be a little rocky, but as they start to settle into who they are as a fighter, make the corrections, make the advancements, you see a new person in the cage every single time.
Yeah, it's a matter of biology, you know, especially with competitiveness, you know, there's sort of comes a adrenaline surge that you get that you need to learn how to focus into an effective strategy, you know. Kickboxing, you always start out with.
Welcome her opponent into the epic 65 cage. From Victory MMA and Fitness, please welcome Samantha Utter.
Oh, you know, I just realized because of the hairstyle, I mistook this woman for Utter. Well, Utter's entering the cage. This is the woman I saw at Tough Enough. This is the woman that I saw, man, hit like a 15-punch combo on a woman and ended it with a high kick. So I expect something like this to happen.
Yeah, she's, you know, Samantha's got a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, but she's also got some, you know, point kickboxing fights as well.
She's a slugger, sort of, yeah. I don't expect her to stand, you know, stand idly by. You know, I think she's going to come out and take the center of the cage and really start to affect some striking early on.
Loves the right hook and the left straight. I mean, she really knows how to line those up, find a home for it, and, you know, that's one of the advantages to being a southpaw. You're always, not always, but often your sparring partners in your competition are orthodox.
There's just less of southpaws out there. You know, true southpaws are hard to find. You know, an effective striker from a left-footed position is always going to be, you know, a little bit wonky to you if you don't have those training partners in the room, and there's so few of them that it does make a difference.
Right, it's really hard to find those matchups.
You just think about it statistically, right? It's women, okay? To have women training partners, you know, you have only a certain amount, right? We always have trouble finding women training partners for the women in the gym, and even less so southpaw women.
Yeah.
So, you know, just doing that math lets you know kind of hard to prepare for this.
Right, and the one thing with southpaws as well, it really lines up that left liver kick.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite shot from a southpaw.
Yeah.
You know, they have the straight two as well, but if they're able to establish that and keep the hands up, it lines up that body kick perfectly.
Yeah, get their hands up and then throw that liver kick behind it.
And yeah, man, I mean, she mixes it up well, and that was in her first couple fights. Imagine now we're going into number 3
All right, ladies and
for both of them.
time for the ladies to let the litter fly. This will be 3 two-minute rounds in the featherweight division. This bout is sponsored by Boardwalk Recovery Center. Boardwalk Recovery Center. Introducing your first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner. She's a big martial arts blue perfect. And the main record of 2 wins and no losses. She weighs already 145.5 pounds. Representing PMAA. Give it up for Celia Lopez. And her opponent. Fighting out of the red corner. This lady, the mixed martial artist, really perfect. Record of 2 wins and no losses. She weighs already 143 pounds and is representing Victory MMA and Fitness. Give it up for Samantha Utter. Your referee is Eric C.
Here we go, guys. Another fight MMA. It is epic 65 female fight. Samantha Utters versus Celia Lopez.
Celia Lopez takes the center here, hops around, boom. Yeah, man. Oh, look at that. Utter looking very comfortable in that pocket. Look at that. Lands a lot.
Welcome, Sock'em Robots.
I told you, she throws bungalows. She's chucking them things. Couple of ineffective knees there. Now she has her up against the fence. Oh, straight knee to the thigh. That thing looked like it hurt. Oh, my goodness. Another one. Those are very effective. Yeah, right? Look at that. Right up the center. I don't know if that would land on the cup on a man. Oh, man.
The meniscus is not going to be feeling good tomorrow.
Yeah, somebody called her.
Nice attempt. Thought she had her for a second.
I know, yeah. You know, she is a very powerful woman. You can tell, you know. I'd hate to have her push me against the refrigerator.
And we're still halfway through this round. Now you can tell a fast start.
Right. Yeah, she landed a lot of shots there at the beginning. So, I had to think that Lopez was going to be scared. Oh. Yeah, Lopez looks tentative now. She doesn't want to get hit with that high kick. Oh, and a right hand lands up for Utter. Yeah, Utter looking real smooth, and they're utterly smooth.
Feinting, showing the shoulders.
Yep.
Smiling.
Yeah, she's taking control of this fight early on. 30 seconds left in the first round. There's no time. Oh, Celia, man, Celia really is a gamer. She's ready. She's ready again. Look, and a right hand lands again. Yeah, she's starting to time her with that.
And I want to see Samantha get back to that body kick, right?
Well, yeah, you think so. This overhand left real landed. And like you said earlier, that liver kick could come behind that at any time. 10 seconds left in the stanza. A straight left comes from Utter. A back fist and a left hand. A right hand, double right hand. Yep, good. Another right hand, a left hook. Man. And the bell sound, I didn't even hear it because I was listening to Celia get her bell rung.
Both of them just biting down on the mouthpiece, going heads up, and now it's time to make those adjustments. Now you think to yourself, especially if you're in the blue corner, maybe I mix in a level change. Maybe I pick up the single.
Look, you'll see this replay. She got peppered there at the beginning of the fight, just salt and peppered, and then a takedown attempt there. Celia Lopez finds her way to her feet without getting taken down. And then a left high kick keeps coming. Like you said, the kick is a factor here. Man, that was a lot of action in a 2-minute round. Celia Lopez needs to get it together and move forward, or she's going to lose this fight.
Yeah, I would especially tell Celia, hey, we're doing exactly what we did last round, but
she doesn't seem like a bad boxer. She's got to get inside of the range of Utter. Utter keeps her at the distance and keeps taking shot after shot right to her dome piece.
I want to see a takedown attempt, get somebody to respect it.
No, but you notice that Utter is a good wrestler. She has her right hand down a bit. Oh, she has her right hand down a bit to affect this underhook. That's why she does that. It's not because of bad technique. She actually keeps her hand down so that any takedown attempt will be thwarted. Now she's working her own, picking her straight up off the cage, and a dump right to the hip bone.
You must have heard me.
Yep, Utter is definitely in a good posture, an effective knee to the butt. You know, I think that this is the best thing. Look, she's shown more wherewithal than any fighter on the card tonight by standing up here instead of using a downward posture. She's standing all the way up, so it's very difficult for Celia to affect a submission. Now she kind of surfs around. Oh, wow. You know what? She
that eye does not look good.
To be honest, if she would have kicked her, that would have been completely legal and vicious. Hey, yeah, Celia Lopez looked like she may be dealing with the broken orbital bone here because that is a really closed up eye. I don't think the referee.
That hurt.
That
you could see that the hand drops.
I could hear that. That was like a ham hock, like Rocky II. Punching frozen slabs of meat.
Man.
Yeah.
Samantha just laying the wood.
Utter is, she is vicious. Look, smiling at the pain of Celia Lopez. Yeah, that eye, I don't know if the doctor is going to let this fight go on because that eye looks closed up already. And we're not even, 20 seconds left in this round.
That pull, too, is just money for Samantha right now.
I don't think that she could see some of these shots coming, to be honest with you.
No.
Yeah, that right eye is closed up. I think the referee might call the doctor in to look at that. Effective striking from Utter. Whoever's coaching her really held the pads correctly.
Yeah, wow. That eye, wow.
That's definitely. I can't imagine the referee wouldn't ask the doctor to come look at that.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing about these amateur fights, right? California.
Yeah, you got to save them. Yeah, you got to save them from yourself because this woman is a beast. She's not gonna quit on the stool like some people.
Yeah, and I mean, you really can. Appreciate the heart.
Look at it take down here.
Also, these are amateurs, right? It'll be another fight. There'll be another day.
Let's see I want to see where this. Oh, you know what? That would have been legal. She was all the way up. Oh, that left body kick right there. I cannot see where. That replay did not have the strike that gave us that shiner, but it looks like the cut man is working on it with a knot knocker right now. They're kind of rubbing it out. It looks like that looks like the doctor maybe going to call this one off. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. Yeah, she's still sitting on the stool. And it's been a minute left. Yeah, the fight is over. She broke her orbital bone, or maybe just busted her tear duct. Man, not sure what type of injury it is, but that eye is going to be closed for at least a week. What a tough fight. What a really good fight. Celia Lopez will be back, but tonight looks like Samantha Utter's night. Yep. Reality that she's won is settling in over Samantha Utter, taking some pictures with her team, Victory MMA. Really effective use of striking. I'd seen her previous fight and toughen up, and I could see some very, the markings of greatness. You know, she has a very powerful physique. She uses it in an effective way. I have a feeling that she has more to her game than just the striking. But so far, she just likes to showcase that. A nice combination, the high kick from the southpaw. You know, a lot of right hands, you know, jabs are just coming all day. She does the worm, which, you know, that's style of points right there. All right, looks like we all sorted out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the ladies went at it in the Epic 65 game. Give it up for them. At 159